unstoppable today.
Oh, I mean, yes, we are.
Yeah, we are. I love the energy. Like, since yesterday, I've been very down.
Yeah.
You know, I had to bite myself. Like, I was thinking maybe some news that I heard wasn't real. Like, I really had to bite myself to, like, okay, let them just say that, oh, no, it's not true. It didn't happen. It was just a joke.
Yeah, I mean, it has been a very sad week to start. But I mean, what can we do? Life goes on.
Yeah, it does. But by the way, I love your hair.
Thank you so much.
Hey, honey pot.
Thank you.
Okay.
No, did I even say what you said when you came in today?
Do it first now. I'm with you.
So, my people, everything starts with an idea, an imagination. What kind of ideas are you having? And how big is your imagination? As we know, imagination is what makes the world go round. And today, we're bringing in the good stuff.
Yes, yes, yes. The type that will make you wonder and imagine. We're diving into the make-believe world of movies, and it's going to be super, super packed with the very best of its kind.
And don't forget, we also like to add flavor to your day with so much good music and marvelous content just for your enjoyment. All right, without wasting any time, it is your girl Dala, a.k.a. the goddess of skills. Nails are still not done. Thank you. Yes, you can call me the goddess or Dala la 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 la.
Okay, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess to the missus, baby. It is Honey Body. It is Honey Dreads.
Have you finished?
Honey Flames.
Can I enter now?
What did you call her?
Honey. No, but I'm going to give you low budget at the show to OG.
Oh, wow.
Oh, honey. Oh, who else? Oh. Halfway in the show, I will tell you.
Okay, well, you want to say Miss Lauren Hill?
No.
No.
Wow.
See how it all right, you know, my name is Catherine, but you all know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness, Queen Cat, her real hotness, Kit Cat, the person, not the chocolate, Kitty, Kata, Kate of a Kate Cruise. And I am feeling pumped, yes. We're feeling really pumped, and that's why we've got lined up for you today stories making waves in the entertainment world, and of course, celebrity birthday shout-out. Want to know what happened in entertainment history today? Well, you can catch that on Rewind also.
All right, we'll then be finding out who we have got and where are they now. Well, Catherine will be bringing us today's dose of social media craziness only on Social View.
And still to come, after the first half is the Chew It Off segment. Then we will be having the news recap. While on today's Daily Top 5, we will be talking about 5 great movies about Greek mythology.
Tuesdays can only mean one thing, as we will be telling you all about the movies and TV shows we're recently currently watching, and wrap it all up with Movies at the Movies! Cut!
Yes, thank you so much for staying here with us. It is now time for entertainment news. We start with this very sad one. Okay, Nollywood witnesses 2 losses, StarTimes for the Nigerian movie industry, as Nollywood veterans Adame and Shola Onoyiga have passed on. According to reports, Adame was said to have been a guest of an oil company's top shot and with his family in Warri, Delta State, when she suddenly collapsed during the gathering. She was reportedly rushed to a hospital where she was confirmed dead. On the other hand, Shola Onoyiga's death was announced by Seun Oluke Tuyi, founder of Best of Nollywood Awards. He wrote in a now viral WhatsApp message, "I have just been informed that the accomplished stage and screen actress and fellow of theatre art Aunty Shola Awojobi Onoyiga has passed on." Aunty Shola, who is best known for living delightfully the role of Ireti, aka Cooking Practicals, in the defunct television sitcom Checkmate and Fuji House of Commotion, reportedly passed on this morning. According to reports, Shola Onoyiga died after battling an undisclosed ailment. If you would recall, we reported some time ago about Adame opening up on our battle with mental health. The Johnson star talked about how the issue was gradually taking our life, but she believes that she will not die and will get over it. May their souls rest in peace. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Yeah, so we were supposed to announce this yesterday, But the news came in just when the show was about to start, and we didn't have enough information, which is why we didn't put it out there. Wanted to get as much information as possible before announcing this. But it's very sad to hear both of them, two legends in the Nollywood. I mean, if you were growing up and you saw Fuji House of Commotion, you already know what that's about. And Adame, she was actually on Your View. The clip has been going viral. And it's just very sad. When I even heard the news yesterday, I didn't even know where exactly it was that it happened. But then to now hear that she was even out at somebody's house, probably just, you know, hanging out with people that she knows and all of that, and then that happened. It's just very sad, to be very honest. And like you said, may their souls rest in peace. And then, you know, she posted a video of herself eating, which was what even made people shocked, because they were like, we just saw her post a video of herself having fun, eating and stuff, and next we're hearing this. So when the news broke, a lot of people, even till now, they're saying no, they do not want to believe it. But it's just sad. And then the fact that these are people that have always made us laugh. Yes. And then now we're losing them to the cold hands of death. May their gentle soul rest in peace.
May their souls rest in peace, because I didn't really know what to say, especially about Adame, because I had to bite myself when I saw it. I wanted to go out yesterday when, you know, I just opened my phone and saw it. I first of all saw somebody post a picture of them standing together. So I thought, I did not even pay attention until I now saw a bold picture of her, and then I read the caption. I was too shocked. I was like, how? I was biting, like, how? She was full of life. Yes. Yeah, may her soul rest in peace. May their souls rest in perfect peace.
Amen. Amen. All right, so we are going to go on a quick break, and then we will be right back. Welcome back to the show. If you are just joining us, it is still Entertainment Splash, and it is still time for the entertainment news. And we have this news story right here. Top Gun Maverick surpasses Titanic to become the highest-grossing Paramount film in history. 35 years after the first installment, Top Gun Maverick has broken the 25-year-old record held by the 1997 classic Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. According to reports, Paramount Pictures announced the milestone achievement as Top Gun Maverick officially surpassed Titanic as the studio's highest-grossing domestic film in its 110-year history. During its initial release, Titanic grossed $600.7 million domestically, a record that has finally been broken. However, it is still remaining as the third biggest worldwide release of all time. But Top Gun Maverick could also surpass that record as well, according to estimates from industry experts. Speaking about the outstanding achievement, Paramount President and CEO Brian Robbins said, and I quote, "For 110 years, Paramount Pictures has produced and distributed some of the most iconic films in Hollywood history, including the all-time classic Titanic, which marks its 25th anniversary this year." Top Gun Maverick is a phenomenal motion picture, and we take deep pride in celebrating this tremendous achievement alongside Tom Cruise, our filmmakers and cast, our marketing and distribution teams, and of course all the new and original Top Gun fans, without whom this wouldn't have been possible, end of quote. Just so you know, since opening during the Memorial Day weekend, Top Gun Maverick has crushed box office records, earning $160.5 million on its opening weekend, making it the first film in Tom Cruise's career to surpass $100 million at the box office in one weekend. Following its release, the film has remained in the top 5 at the box office and now stands as the first Tom Cruise film to surpass $1 billion at the worldwide box office.
Well, this movie has been breaking records since it came out, like a whole lot, and now this is a great one, because every time you talk about the highest grossing box office film, Titanic, that's a classic. And this was even a remake of the original back in 1998, and it's surpassing that. That is a great feat. Congratulations to them.
Yes, I would say congratulations are just in order. Yeah.
Yep, and Tom Cruise is doing absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, he is.
It's funny how I still don't like Tom Cruise like that.
Oh,
He's a
interesting.
action guy. Yeah. But I mean, for him to be doing this, putting in this work, then you know that, okay, he's doing something right. Maybe I'll go and watch it.
Yeah,
Let me
your
go and-
maybes.
Let me go and add to the views. But then, yeah, the fact that something could beat Titanic, because Titanic was so
Yes, that's right.
classic.
That's right.
And then it's still coming out from the same Paramount. So Paramount definitely, you can tell that they've got, like, they know the key.
You know your Momo button.
They know the move button of the box office, and that is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, Top Gun, Maverick, love to see.
Well done. All right. Okay, that's all we can take on entertainment news. It is not time for celebrity birthday shout-outs. In alphabetical order, today's celebrants are the following people. We start with Benedict Cumberbatch, who is 46 today. The award-winning English actor is known for his performances on the stage and screen. He gained worldwide recognition for his performance as Sherlock Holmes in the BBC series Sherlock from 2010 to 2017. Other movies to his credit include Star Trek Into Darkness, 12 Years a Slave, The Courier, as well as playing Doctor Strange in the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies.
So for me, it's Doctor Strange and Sherlock Holmes. Yeah,
Sherlock
those
Holmes.
two characters.
That's right.
I love the video that somebody did and said that any small thing that happens, you just...
Baba don't conjure.
Just
Oh, wow.
Happy birthday.
It has to
Happy
be
birthday,
Sherlock
Tim.
Holmes for me too.
Oh,
Happy
wow.
birthday. All right, moving on. All right, Jared Padalecki is 40 today. You might remember the American actor for playing the role of Sam Winchester in the TV series Supernatural. He, however, rose to fame in the early 2000s after appearing on the television series Gilmore Girls, as well as the films New York Minute and House of Wax.
So back then, Supernatural, he and his brother, girls were
Dean and
tripping.
Sam.
Dean and Sam. Man, he was a babe and he's still a cute hunk.
Yes,
like,
I love them in House of Wax, horror movie.
Yes.
Oh, wow, oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember
where,
that
somebody
one.
would kidnap them and then turn human beings to like wax
Wax
figures.
figures.
And then that one scene where they wanted to be sure that it was somebody inside, so they were now pulling the
No,
The wax, yeah, and the eye was moving.
That's so, I don't know.
Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. Okay. Our very own Kate Ensure is 51 today. She is an award-winning Nigerian actress, politician, and fitness enthusiast. In 2011, Kate Ensure was honored by the Nigerian federal government as a member of the Order of the Federal Republic, MFR.
Yes, and we absolutely love her.
Yes, we
and
do.
her performance when she said, "You think I will?"
Blood sisters.
Lost sisters, right?
So she was-
Man.
it was the Regal.
Yes, it was the Regal.
My son. Yeah, I just love her as an actress. The fact that she dances as well.
Yes, fitness.
She doesn't even look 51. This is why they say go to gym. But
Man.
let not about not allow some of us. But
So I actually saw a TikTok video just yesterday, and someone posted, you know, this Kelly dance. So she was doing it, and what they wrote was, guess which celebrity joined my dance video. And then she did it, then her friend came next, and next thing we saw Kate Ensure. So they were recording a video, she was in the same place, and she was just like, make her join. Mama just come like this to say, hey! Like, I love the fact that she loves to have fun, and she doesn't form. She's just down to her.
And I think one thing to pick from Kate Ensure is that, you know, somebody once told her that she would not be able to act and that she does not look good.
Imagine.
I mean, yeah, and that was in the beginning when she started. We're so glad that she did not follow that,
Yes,
and
we
she
are.
had the confidence that she had to pull through.
Happy
Okay,
birthday.
still on our list, Mr. Easy is 31 today. Oluwatosin Ajibade, popularly known as Mr. Easy, is an Nigerian singer, songwriter, and entrepreneur who happens to be the pioneer of Banku music, a fusion sound he describes as a mixture of Ghanaian high life and Nigerian chord progressions and patterns. He has hit songs like Leg Over, Miss You Bad, Skin Tight, Surrender, Pour Me Water, Legalize, amongst many others.
And he knows the business of music. Like,
Yes.
music business, it'd be like saying,
I mean, you can say that again.
Yeah, and his recent degree, which he got.
And which he made his team go and get as well. Because he said, if y'all doing it, I'm going to do it as well.
Not forgetting the fact that he's about to wed.
We're still waiting on that wedding. Okay?
Yes,
When some people are just crazy. When when you finally become Mr. Easy Otedola, I'm like, you're not okay.
Okay, well, we've got a lot on our list today, so let's just move on already. Olumentane is 46 today. Is an Argentine recording artist, songwriter, and performer who co-founded the musical group known as Maintain, which disbanded in 2004. You might remember him for hits like Yahooze, What a Man Can Do, Naughty, Cinderella, and others.
Yahoo, Yahooze. Happy birthday. Happy birthday
to him, Mr. Naughty Naughty.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, and well, Troy Bias is 39 today. Is an American actor best known for playing Andrew Lyon in the Fox television series Empire in movie. He also played civil rights activist James Furman in the 2014 historic epic film Selma.
Yeah, I definitely saw Selma, and I loved him in Selma.
Yeah.
And then the way he now goes from that to the series.
Empire.
Yeah,
so saying happy birthday to everybody celebrating today. It's such a beautiful time to be alive. We love you. Be sure to enjoy the day, and we are wishing you a fabulous new year ahead.
Yes, and of course, OJ has said that he has fallen into money.
Yes, so
OJ says rich.
They say your honest money is just by mouth.
So his handle is at King OJ. Going to his DM, tell him that
No, you cannot displace me. You can't say that I'm no more honey. It's the battle of the money. Are you joking? What's that?
So also send DM to Onipos.
No, don't send anything to me. You know that you can call me stingy. It's okay. Because I didn't work for the money.
It's by doing.
All right, let's go straight to the time machine on Rewind, where we get a quick history lesson on what happened in the world of entertainment on this very day.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1941, Tom and Jerry first appear under their own names in the cartoon The Midnight Snack by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. And in 2011, Captain America the First Avenger, directed by Joe Johnston, starring Chris Evans and Hayley Atwell, premieres in Los Angeles. Finally, in 2013, still on this day, Selena Gomez releases her debut solo studio album, Stars Dance. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
Right there with Legalize, and well, you saw.
It is Boo as well.
You
What's
saw,
the B?
Yes, you
La
saw.
Fiancée.
You saw his fiance right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting. We wish them a very beautiful journey.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. All right. It is time for Where Are They Now? Let's check out who's been staying low key and missing in all the action.
It's Where Are They Now? Rani Diko. Rani Diko is a veteran Nigerian actress, producer, and entrepreneur who made a notable entrance in the movie industry with her first role in the movie When the Sun Sets alongside Kate Henshaw and Bob Manuel Udoku, while her first series feature was in Fortunes. However, the movie that brought her fame and put her in the limelight was Raging Storm, a movie directed by Tade Ogidan. The actress was popular at a time when soap operas were not as popular in Nigeria, and some even described her as the queen of soaps because of her role in the popular soap opera Family Circle before she was cast in the soap opera Spider.
Thank you so much for everything. It's much more than the company can afford to pay you for.
She took some time off the screen and switched to her other passion, which was production, by starting her own show called Time Out with Rani, while also producing documentaries for people, until she finally produced the movie Ojuda in 1994. She went into politics and became a contractor, renovating old buildings, which was the reason for a long absence from the movie scenes, as she claimed she had to devote time to other aspects of her life. She also joined some Nollywood actors in the Actors Guild of Nigeria's project to feed people and share palliatives to stem the effect of the pandemic breakout. She, however, got married in 2020, then graced the screen in a few movies in 2021 before she disappeared from movies. Wondering where she is? Ronnie is a screenwriter, producer, interior designer, and philanthropist. She also posts tips for feeling and looking great on her website.
She who laughs last, laughs like.
Now you know where they are now.
Hey!
Yes.
Welcome to Social Media, guys. We're about to dive into the social media space, and it's filled with all the humor and savagery you can think of. Feast your eyes here. Let's start. So we're starting with this one at Phillips. It's saying, before I watch any horror movie with a girl, I must make sure I've seen it before. I have to be a man. We can't be screaming together.
Oh, wow.
But it doesn't work that way. Even if you've seen a film before, the shock can still be there.
It can still have the same effect on you, right?
Not even that. This guy, make I give you updates. So now, the girl is screaming. You be screaming, people now hold yourself.
You will not now finish the movie.
What does
No,
it's okay.
That's the kind of film you like. Where's OJ?
film, but you know we watch and finish.
Okay.
The movie will end.
Quick update.
Okay.
But another movie will start.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Moving on, we can see that Chinedu Ikediose is really pained. What is causing this pain, my people? Let's find out. At David Imodu_ says, choir is singing, open the floodgates in abundance, and cause your rain to fall on us. And Lagos residents are saying, hey, my engine, no.
Let me correct this really quickly.
Open the floodgates, because I not sing you well.
No,
in abundance.
See how you just be casting.
So what are you correcting?
Who called your name? I want to talk about another.
Oh yeah, sorry,
You
ma.
see, this is my problem.
You have the floor.
I was going to say a whole other thing, but
Miss
now,
Dala, you have the
only you
floor.
Dive. It's not.
Say not dive.
It's not Lagos residents. Lucky.
No. See, some places on the mainland got flooded. That's why they say Lagos residents.
Darling, I didn't see such places.
Okay, but you saw the video of the SUV.
I didn't see it.
Agege now.
No, it's not mainland.
I didn't
It's
see it.
Agege.
It's mainland.
I'm trying to help our situation now.
Say now it's Lagos residents. Our area was not
Our own side
flooded.
for mainland.
Fight for your area,
Our own
yes.
area.
Okay, so my own area.
We didn't see floor.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Don't
yes,
speak for everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
But let's moving on.
Most especially. And Tasha called them out, Sha.
Ah,
because
my sister.
Hey, you have Mercedes, you have all these cars, and that you have
You have
connection,
money.
or you just want to be bugaying one another. You don't want to face what is and use your connection to. Okay.
Hey, my people, head boy has something to say. At it_heady_again says, there was a time my parents had an argument at home, and my dad said, don't let the animal in me come out. My mom replied, who is afraid of a mosquito? Wow.
Wow.
This one is the finish.
Wow.
Mommy.
Wow. If it was the other way around now, I would have said that you will not eat.
Hey.
But my mom is still get key for kitchen. So even if you,
And she has his ATM password already.
Brutal.
yeah.
What?
Please, let's just move on before. Please, let's move on, because I don't know if my mom and dad are watching. Before they'll say, you're taking this one side, you're taking this one side. Please, let me move on. No. So, at What If Ken says, delete the LOL from the end of your text and just say what you need to say.
Period.
They say, hey, what's up, LOL?
Period. It's not what's up, LOL.
So-
it's why you want to change it for somebody. You not put LOL so that it will not land too.
So that it will not be too harsh.
Days, I have learned. If I want to tell you, I don't think you're okay.
LOL.
Cancel
LOL.
I don't think you're okay. Say it with your...
Full chest. Honey, you have the floor.
Yes.
I might not even reply because what? if I say, even my LOL will be loud, they will interpret it to be another thing. It's not be LOL again.
Like when we says LOL.
Do you understand?
No,
you will know that.
they say it's lots of love.
You will know that it is not LOL. So I will just calm down, or I'll give the phone to somebody to help me reply. But I will tell them how I feel so that it's, I don't even know how to hide I'm so expressive.
Yeah.
for my own liking too.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Okay, so this is from somebody that has been in a relationship and is waiting for a comeback. This person says, any relationship where I enter now parts by parts, I go to post my partner. I feel post left leg today, make I post nose tomorrow, make I post tongue day after. Oh, now no go see me finish. But sure, you know that if you post your partner, if your partner has another partner, you will find out.
Early and quick.
Early, and you chop quick breakfast.
So that thing, it's not like if you do it this way, it goes like this, or if you do it that way, you'll still chop breakfast.
You'll
even if
still
you
chop, oh.
bring the person out like that. But the thing again is that what is this life without even? Okay, I don't even know. Like,
so it's the people that used to post their partners, really girls, they now put sticker on
no, that's
there's one I saw recently.
Yes, that one.
That guy's head, there was no head, headless boyfriend.
They're already edited.
And the guy if you see the legs, you know that.
So that means he's a very fine guy. She did not want us to see.
But somebody
is
is
that-
clothes.
Before.
But is it not somebody's boyfriend? Why are you covering? Maybe that's somebody's husband said.
Maybe, oh.
Now, wow, things are current.
Okay, so our Igbo brothers are
What is
in their
it
house and stray bullet is eating them. This person says, Igbo traders be like, "Mwane, safe fitting." But at the end of the day, you go pack all your clothes inside the shoe.
Wow.
So is the way. First of all, I applaud Igbo traders.
Yes.
Because it's their dexterity for making it. It's the pursuit for greatness in life for me.
Yes.
It's the marketing skills for me.
Bonnie Pot, why are you laughing? See, recently we had a collaboration between two major brands. Our Igbo brothers have been doing that like days back.
See, it's the way they can sell you what's not your size. You go to markets, they will bring bra that is like this.
Why is it bright?
For somebody that knows, because it has happened to me. That's the why it's the first thing that came to my head.
Why is
They
it
will
bright? Of all things in this
The
life.
one that is like, you know, Burna Boy was performing.
Wow.
Burna Boy on stage.
Wow, that black
Bra,
one.
see, my hand is not even.
Wow.
Bra that's like this.
Wow.
They will not say, Auntie, it's your
It's your
size.
size.
And they will still be stretching it. Where I want wear around.
You know, what somebody told me, the person said that, and my technician said that when I was looking for an original, I don't know, maybe adapter, my electrician told me that, Igbo people, I said in the morning, they'll be reading Bible like this religiously. They will still stand up. You will say, is it original?
They will say yes.
They will say yes. They will still stand up and go and give you fake.
Fake.
And they will go back to that Bible.
Yeah.
They'll not tell you. When you now come back, say, now fake original. Fake original day.
That's why I said that the dexterity.
The one that happened to me was dress. They said, now condom dress. The thing they shape, it they shift. I said, oh God, let me try. I tried it in the boutique. The thing was tight. He said the thing they hold you. No worry. It go gum your body where. Your shape go come. I say, hey.
And then the ones that now kill me finally. I get that from my other shop. You will now start
Yes, you will wait.
following them. Oh God, we never reach the shop. We go so rich, auntie. No.
And as they are going, they are greeting everybody in the
When
market.
you get to that shop, they don't have it.
So they don't use you do tour for inside markets. No, they were showing you around the market. It was a tour around the market. Yeah. Are you good now? All right, time check. The first half of the show is done. Yes, but still to come. Chew it off, the entertainment news recap, daily top 5, what you're watching, and movies at the movies. So, guys, we will be back.
It's the bra for me. Thank you indeed for staying here with us. In case you're just joining us, this is the second half of the show, and we are so ready to keep you more entertained. Right about now, it is time to trade off, a time for one of us to let us know what's bothering her.
Okay, now you.
Yes. I saw a post on Instagram, and it was a video of 2 girls getting on a bike, and another person was just shouting in Yoruba. So I read the comments to see what was happening, and apparently the person that was shouting Yoruba, most likely an elderly person, was abusing the 2 girls and abusing their parents. Yes, like generational caused something because of how the girls were dressed.
Okay.
So I think one was probably wearing maybe jeans and then maybe like halter neck. Like it wasn't. Let's just stop. These are the same people that when they go abroad, They cannot open their mouth to talk. You say, oh, it's not our culture, it's not this, it's not this, it's not this. We don't stay constant. We're not stuck in the Stone Age. At some point in time, we're not doing weave on, we're not doing wig. It was all natural hair.
Yeah.
We're evolving. We cannot say, oh, this is the one thing because I like this thing. This is the thing that will work for me. Somebody else is now doing the thing that I don't think is right. And then you start to abuse people. Everybody should have a choice. If I want to paint my hair green, I should paint my hair green without somebody voicing out and abusing, like, for what? So how I wake up in the morning is, if I see somebody wearing something that I don't like, that's okay. In my brain, I just say, okay, the person that wore it, they probably liked it. So it shouldn't be a big deal. And then it was now even the raining curses on the girl's parents now. First of all, you don't even know if these people's parents are alive. Let's start from there. Secondly, they might not even be living with parents. Parents might not even know what they're wearing. Thirdly, it's not even about the parents. Like, I'm not going to go and tie Iro and Buba. It's not my vibe. So if I see somebody doing it, I'm not going to hate it. The girls, on the other hand, in their mind, they probably looked very good to where they were going. You don't even know where they're going. You don't know. So it was just, let's just be kinder. And we say this thing all the time. Let's just be kinder with our words and the things that we say to people. We'll sing it from now to December. Somebody will say talk rubbish. You will just go and meet the person that we now for you. Then your eyes will not clear. So I beg.
All right, so for me, I think it is about disrespect, and I am so glad that you brought this up. I think it is about, you know, not respecting people and not respecting yourself. I saw another video too. These two kids were going to the market and somebody saw them. So people did not want to believe, so they said, it's a skit. But people were saying that, no, it wasn't a skit. So you just saw them and said, so she started saying to them, like, where are you coming from? So you came to the market. You want to start collecting people's husbands. You want to start... I think it's just the reason somebody will leave the shores of Nigeria, go abroad, and go and be preaching in the streets of London, for instance, and then they will get you arrested because it is not their thing. I think it is the same reason somebody will go abroad and then, you know, they kept you in charge, they put you in, to be in charge of, what's it called, an elderly person, so you are a caregiver. And then they say, oh, when this person has crisis, please ring this bell. And then you don't ring the bell, you now start praying. And the person dies, and then they take it up, and you're saying that, oh, I was just trying to help, I'm just trying to... I think, number one, it is ignorance, it is not evolving with time, it is disrespect, it is so many things, and a lot of people don't even still know that, like, you have to evolve. So we think that because we are Africans and there is a way that you can talk to other people's kids, that, you know, and that is why somebody will go and slap another person's child and all that. I think there is a way that... I'm not saying that people should not correct people when you see them doing anything bad. But I think that you should just respect people. There are things that you should just mind your business.
So Mom is say correct people when they are doing something bad. How is the outfit somebody is wearing? Like, how does that come across as bad? So I remember very well the very first time that I went to, I traveled, at the immigration, I saw the guy that was stamping passports. Yankee guy, fresh, tattoos. He had tattoos.
No,
everywhere.
you can't have
and
it
in my
here.
mind, I'm like,
they will not give you that.
They'll call you a criminal.
No, they will not give you that job. They will not give you that job.
It was just mad because, I mean, you're even seeing, do you know that there are actually American senators that have tattoos?
Yes, yes.
It's not a...
They have numerous piercings.
It's an expression. It doesn't say, oh, you're a bad person, you're a bad because you did this or you did that. But we and our witchcraft mentality.
I think what people need to understand.
Things to say about this.
I think what people need to understand is that some people have a way that they look, they have their style, and that is what works for them. It might not work for everybody, but it works for them, and that's how they want to be seen.
Because how about people talking, I don't want to look like you, I don't want to dress like you, so how are you an authority in my life?
All right, let's move on already. Getting right to it, it's time for a quick recap of the entertainment news. We told you this very sad one. Nollywood witnesses 2 losses.
Yes, absolutely sad, and we hope that their souls rest in peace. And of course, we also told you that Top Gun Maverick surpasses Titanic to become the highest grossing Paramount film in history.
Wow, amazing stuff. All right, guys, we will be back with today's Daily Top 5 after this time out.
Happy girls.
Very happy. All right. The timeless stories portrayed in Greek mythology have been reinterpreted for modern audiences in engaging and beloved movies many times over. The stories which were popular in ancient Greece clearly have staying power throughout the millennia, with some of the movies below capturing the imaginations of audiences around the world since the invention of cinema. Sagas of dysfunctional divinities sticking their noses into the affairs of mere mortals were all the rage in the ancient world. We have compiled a list of the best that reinterpret and retell the myths of ages for a new audience, which is guaranteed to tickle the taste of history lovers like me everywhere. We present to you 5 great movies about Greek mythology, because this is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
First on our list, and my all-time favorite movie, if you know, you know, 300. Yes, if there's one key takeaway from watching Zack Snyder's 300, it's that under no circumstances should you get on the wrong side of a Spartan. Renowned for its warriors, Sparta was a city-state of Athens that was full of fighting types who were always up for a rumble no matter the odds. Based on Frank Miller's comic book of the same name, to which the film stays remarkably true, the 2006 movie is based on the Battle of Thermopylae that occurred during the year 480 BC. In the film, King Leonidas is so disgusted by King Xerxes' offer of complete and utter subjugation of Sparta to Persia that he can barely give vent to his concerns, so he doesn't. What he does is kick Xerxes' emissary down a well and scream, "This is Sparta!" and lead 300 of his bravest men to face down a horde of tyrants who would have enslaved them. It's the stuff legends are made of, and although it's not historically accurate, it superbly captures in mythic terms the honor, integrity, and determination of the underdogs.
This is Sparta!
This is Sparta!
Right. Absolutely love the movie. I've seen it probably roughly 28, 30 times.
Wow.
Yes, like literally when it's playing, I can tell you word for word. And, yeah, it's that mad. I loved it. It was the fight scenes, the blood, the slow motions. You know, that was the first time we're seeing that whole slow motion.
Yeah, raging.
Yeah, I loved it. The storyline, everything was absolutely phenomenal. 300.
Dala is an
Okay.
interesting human,
I'm
actually.
sorry.
Yeah, but it was a great film.
But like seeing a movie 28
It still
times. Okay, interesting. Okay, now let's talk about Minotaur. Yes, the Minotaur is one of the best-known Greek myths and also one of the most disturbing. The monster with the body of a man and the head of a bull who lives in an underground labyrinth, brooding about his lot and fermenting a deep resentment of other life forms is quite unsettling and lends itself perfectly to the horror genre. This is probably why in 2006 director Jonathan English had a stab at making a horror flick about the ill-conceived offspring of Pasiphae and the curtain bull. Although it deviates from traditional Greek myth, the tale of 8 young people being sacrificed to the Minotaur in his underground lair every year as all the darkness, despair, and symbolism of the ancient tales. The Minotaur is in this film was born out of bestiality and a woman's desire to create a living god, and the audience gets a true taste of how such an egotistical ambition backfires spectacularly.
Why are you here? I know the way out. If you trust me, I will take you there.
Yeah,
Wow.
Greek mythology is definitely my thing. Like,
Yes, it is.
Energy for me is the mystical creatures, and yeah, sacrificing people to the Minotaur. That's like a mix of like human being and like
And then
evil.
bestiality,
Yeah,
like
it's
that is so
it's a-
weird.
yeah.
Disturbing.
And then it's
Disturbing
just
is the
like
word.
Demon.
No, disturbing is the word, actually.
And then it's just crazy how far people will go just to create their own god. Like, really crazy.
Love it.
All right, let's go on this quick commercial break. And when we do return, Daily Top 5 is still here for you.
Welcome back to the show. It is still Daily Top 5, and we are talking about 5 Greek mythology-themed movies. And of course, we know this one here, Wonder Woman at number 3. She may be a superhero, but Wonder Woman was also a member of a race of warrior women that had their roots in Greek mythology. This aspect of Diana Prince's origin story is explored to great effect in director Patty Jenkins' 2017 film, Wonder Woman. The tale of Ares, the god of war, corrupting the hearts of men is a compelling and timeless one. More importantly, introduces the audience to the Amazons and gives Diana of Themyscira a universal significance. She's an eternal warrior from a race which, according to Greek mythology, was Artemis' band of strong female warriors and hunters battling for the perseverance of humanity in the face of macho gods acting like bloodthirsty idiots. The daughter of Queen Hippolyta is a woman on a mission to use her own unique inherent fighting skills to prevent further violence. When you take one look at Wonder Woman in a rage, you're left with no doubt why Greek heroes such as Achilles, Theseus, and Hercules had to prove their worth in combat by fighting an Amazon warrior queen.
The gods gave us many gifts.
It's good. Your wrath upon this one.
I am Diana of Themyscira. It's the confidence for me and the way she just brings out her whip.
Yeah.
Then when she discovered her power, when she poof. Like,
yeah, so it's the cups for me. And then I really like this one because Wonder Woman just spoke a different message to people. We're used to seeing the superheroes that are men. But we have God of War Ares, we have Thanos, we have Odin. So it's
when they can actually talk about other gods.
Yeah,
you can talk about Venus.
Yes.
Interesting stuff. All right, now let's talk about Immortals. Yeah, in Greek mythology, Theseus is most renowned for outwitting and staying the half-man, half-bull hybrid in the Minotaur. Now, however, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the legends that surround this hero of the ancient world. The founder of Athens and son of Poseidon is a heavy hitter in the world of myth, and director Tassem Saith 2011 film rips all of them. Now, starring Henry Cavill in the lead role as the mortal handpicked by sky god Zeus to battle evil and bring balance to the world. Theseus has a lot on his plate from the get-go, but it's more than up for it. Immortals is a visual, roller coaster ride, dripping with as much mythology as you can stomach. It's, if you want titans, gods, and big players from the golden age, you've got them from Poseidon, Apollo, and Ares to Athena, Hercules, and nearly all the gods are here and fighting for screen time. Scene after scene is lavishly shot and sprinkled generously with CGI to transport the audience back to a time when gods walked amongst us and wouldn't leave us alone.
Lead them against Hyperion?
Imagine a human fighting amongst gods.
I'm telling you.
Okay. So it's how they now start to bring the there's some let me just breeze through. So there's something called elder gods, right? So the elder gods are like the main gods. So that's like Thor, that's like those people. Then they have the children and they get back together. So this was a story about one of the children of an elder god. But it was very interesting. And I loved it. Sorry, it's the way I just know Greek mythology. I'm sorry.
That's why I did goddess.
I'm going to buy a house for Banana Island. All right, number 5 on our list today. We all know the story about Troy. At a sprightly 39 years of age, Brad Pitt got himself in awesome physical shape to play Achilles in the 2004 Ode to Love, Betrayal, and Extreme Acts of Violence and Valor that is director Wolfgang Petersen's Troy. Based loosely on Homer's epic poem, The Iliad, the film takes a few liberties with timelines, plot, and characterization, but it ties so many elements of Greek myth into a satisfying whole that you can forgive it almost anything. It brings the Trojan Horse and Achilles' heel myths to life in grandiose fashion. Plus, you'll understand why it's always a mistake to fall in love with Helen of Troy, who in Greek mythology is believed to be the daughter of Zeus and Leda.
Nearly 3,000 years ago, the passion for one woman ignited the greatest battle ever fought for love.
I want her back. Will you go to war with me, brother?
Wow.
Yes. And one thing about Troy, it is, you know, all this Greek mythology, as we've been talking about them. So you have a lot of terms, terminologies from them. So when they talk about the Trojan gifts or they talk about the Greek gifts, when you give somebody something, but you don't really mean it in the sense of gift, that is where it comes from.
Yeah, so people still don't know what the Trojan horse is. So they got the horse.
Yeah.
They took the gates, and then they thought that, oh, wow, it's a gift. But the soldiers were inside the horse. Like a wooden horse.
So it's not a gift in the real sense.
It's not a gift.
Yes.
So men will not collect Trojan gifts.
It's a poisonous gift. Okay, people, and that's it with Daily Top 5 today. What are you watching? Comes up next. Thank you so much for staying with us. It is time for What Are You Watching? If you are a movie or series lover, this segment is made for you. Today, as usual, we will be talking about the movies and TV shows we recently watched. You also have the opportunity to share with us what it is you have watched or currently watching, and you can do so via our phone lines and also our social media platforms. We are at TVC Connect using the hashtag Esplash on TVC. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Yes.
Okay.
Woo! All right. So I saw a new movie. It's a 2022 movie. It's on that platform that, you know, we always go to. Let me flaunt my hair, you know. All right, so the title of this movie is Persuasion, and it reminds me so much of Bridgerton. It is, you know, the costume for me.
Yeah.
They talk like they are still in the 18th century and all of those. So, yes, of course, this particular one is actually about two lovers, as you actually saw, you know, in that one. Yes, of course, you can see this going on. All right, so we have actors like Cosmos Jarvis, Dakota Johnson, Henry Golden, Mia McKenna, and the list goes on. Now, let's talk about the plot of the movie. The plot of the movie is mainly about these two people. That is Frederick Wentworth and Anne Elliot. So, well, she fell in love with this person before this. Anne fell in love with Frederick before Frederick was very rich and is a naval officer. And somehow he became very, very rich, and, you know, they had persuaded her not to marry him. So that one had gone to pursue his career, and she too, she was there. She said she's thriving, but she cries to sleep most times and all of this. And wow. At some points, they came back together. And I don't know. So it now became a thing like, okay, so as they're coming back together, she wants to see whether she should focus on the past or she should just listen to her heart already, because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. But I just really, really enjoy this particular one. It's very interesting because, you know, it's a storyline that is very popular. But the thing is that the way they did it, they had Lady Russell. They had, you know, it's like Bridgerton, like the costume, the English they spoke, and all of those, like, not the modern English. So, yeah, it was what caught my fancy. The scene that stuck out for me, so many scenes, actually. I think the one that really, really stuck out was when another person was now falling in love with Frederick, and Anne was there, and somehow she was going to jump from a cliff, and she was like, oh, Frederick, please catch me. She did it the first time. The guy caught her, and then she now wanted to jump the second time. The guy was like, no, 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 don't do it. And then she landed on the... Oh. She landed so hard, like they were checking her pulse, whether she was still breathing. Wow. All right, that stood out for me. Like a lot of things, I think it's very interesting. I think it's a very good watch. What would I rate it? I think I would rate it a 7.5 over 10. Not a bad one.
Yeah, but like you said, it's a storyline that...
Yes.
All right, Lady Cat, will you go next?
So the movie I saw is titled Meet Joe Black. I decided to go back way in time, and it's a 1998 comedy, fantasy, and drama film, which also has a bit of romance. And actors in the film are Anthony Hopkins, 26-year-old Brad Pitt. Because then it was 26. That's how way back I went. Claire Forlani, Jake Weber, Louis Kelly Miller. So the storyline: death arrives on Earth to take away the soul of media mogul and wealthy businessman, who you can see Bill, and he comes in the form of Joe Black. So Joe Black is like, you know what? I'm going to be 65 in a few days. Let's make a deal. And he's like, okay, you know what? The best deal will be for you to show me around Earth to see how humans dying, take me to all the best places. And in exchange, I would let you live longer. And when I'm done with my vacation, he called it a vacation. When I'm done with my vacation, I'll take your soul with me.
So that's just one turn up.
One turn up.
Yeah, no.
And then the whole thing is cut short when Death falls in love with Bill's daughter.
Wow, wow, wow.
So it's a roller coaster. A lot of things happen. And it's just a movie that you should see. But there are some cliches. Obviously, it's a 1998 movie. But it's a really great movie. And what made it interesting for me was the fact that every time something was about to happen, you'd be like, it's going to do this, it's going to do this. You'd be like, nah, I'm not going to do this. So that was what made it interesting for me. Because, yes, you could say, okay, this is what I predict and this is what will happen. But there were some scenes that you could predict and it didn't happen that way. And then the scenes that stuck out for me was, the first thing that stuck out for me was where he said the name Joe Black. Because he didn't have a name. And then they were like, who is this? He said, Mr. Joe. Oh, Joe what? He said, Joe Black. So it was even the man that gave him the name, but it's a great word. There were so many other scenes. The scene where the fireworks came up and Death was kissing Bill's daughter and a whole lot of others, basically. So what would I rate it out of 10? I will rate it a 7.5 over 10. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because for a 1998 film to still have this kind of impact, and I've seen some 2020, 2021, 2022 movies that haven't done as well as this film. I'm like, okay, this is a great one. And yes, back then they were getting it right. So yes, I'll rate it a 7.5 over 10.
Okay, so...
Booga.
I've not slept for the past 1 month. Yeah, because I started watching Vikings.
Okay.
So I don't know why I didn't start seeing it when everybody else was seeing it. It wasn't even a hype thing, but I mean, Greek mythology type. So this one is even Norse, not even Greek. But then, oh, John, shall watch everything. Actors in it include Travis Fimmel, Catherine Winnick, Clive Standen, and Mo Dunford, among others. And this tells the story of a Viking king called Ragnar Lothbrok. It's basically the story of how he started off as a common man, killed a king, became the king, then decided that he wanted to start going into England to start raiding, and started taking his people out. He was trying to find good places for farming and all that. So it was a fight between kings and Ragnar. And then, of course, after, well, it's 6 seasons, almost 120 episodes or more.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I've not slept.
What?
Yes, so now I can start sleeping, praise the Lord. Yeah, so it just tells a story about him, his kingdom, and then, of course, when he hands over to his sons, his brother, Rollo, his sons, one of them, Ivar the Boneless, who I absolutely love. He was a mad person. And, like, they were just going around. It was a lot of killing, a lot of treachery, a lot of family drama, himself and his wife, Lagatha, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. What made it interesting for me, I like the fact that every time I would say, let me just watch 1 episode, I'll go and sleep, I'll now watch 7. Because I can't even tell you what it was exactly that made it interesting for me. It was just the fact that I just couldn't stop. Till my eyes be red.
Movies like this.
I don't tire. It was a plot twist and all that. What scene stuck out for me, literally there was a scene, in fact, there were like 20 scenes in every episode. Because you're seeing that this is happening, you're expecting that this person is dead, one person will come back, you think this one is the king, before you know they'll come and fight, the next thing you know, the guy person is not the king again. So you that you've gone to war, when you come back, it's a whole different other king that is on the throne. The wives, the son, Ivar the Boneless that they gave birth to, and then he was a cripple, how he went from being a cripple to being a king, and he was the last, I think, out of all his brothers.
When he became the king, was he still crippled?
No, he was still crippled, but then he now found ways around being crippled. Like,
wow.
See.
I need to watch it.
Are you ready to not sleep for months?
Funny enough, I downloaded season 1 already, but I haven't seen it.
All right. So what would I rate it out of 10? I would give Vikings a 10 over 10. There was nothing, like, nothing was predictable. Nothing was as you think it should be. So it's literally like you're thinking this way. They're just looking at you like, this.
If only you knew.
You don't know what is going on. I loved it. The characters, everybody phenomenal. Even when, I'll spoil it for you small, even when Ragnar died and then we switched to his son, you don't even feel like you're now watching his son. Like, you just feel like, oh, the story continued. Like, you'll be fine. Of course,
what did you say?
You'll be all right. Yeah. So we hope that you all are updating your movie playlist, because when we return, we will be taking your calls as well as reading your messages, as you will be sharing with us what movie or TV show you recently watched, what you like about your choice, who acted in it, and most importantly, your rating over 10.
Riding my wave and she's sinking.
Oh my goodness. I was just checking out some messages right here on Twitter. All right, so we're still talking about the movies that we watch or are currently watching. And it is now time for you to suggest to us, to tell us. And so you can call us. We are reading your messages. And who's starting?
I'll start. Facebook. Shout out to y'all. We have Ibuku Olua Oyeku Gabriel saying, good afternoon. I'm currently watching Doctor Strange 2 in Multiverse of Madness. I'll rate it 4/10. Excuse me,
No.
Ibuku Olua. Excuse me.
No.
Maybe you watched pirated version of
And it wasn't
Doctor
clear
Strange
enough.
and it was not clear and it was a different
Respect our
storyline.
rates. Yes, you're going to respect her because, I mean, different strokes for different folks here.
Okay. All right. Me, I enjoyed it, Sha.
I did, too.
Idra Shane Milton said, I'm watching One Piece. It's an anime, 6/10. And Jidar Anur said, good afternoon. I'm watching Hercules. I'll rate the movie 7/10. It's funny that watching a Greek mythology movie
As in on a
On a day that
as
we're
in
talking
top
about
5.
it,
All right, so I'm also on Facebook, and Goodness Baker Okon says, #Movies Tuesday, #Esplash on TVC. Good afternoon to y'all. Just watched Jurassic World Dominion, Resident Evil seasonal film, rating them both 9. Y'all are looking sweet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, indeed.
Abiola Olorinfomi says, good afternoon. I'm currently watching Alchemy of Souls, a K-drama series. Though it's still ongoing, I'm in love with it. I'm rating it 10/10. Shikana. Esther Oluwanifemi Samuel says, good afternoon. I just finished watching Still Falling, and I got so blessed watching that movie.
Oh, wow.
I'm rating it 10/10. #Movie Tuesday, #Esplash on TVC.
Wow, interesting. Okay, now on Twitter, we've got Mickey who's saying that Resident Evil Season 1, 2022. All right, Emmanuel Yenride here says, terminal list. Now, you're not rating, no. Why now? Twitter people now, trips. You have to repent. Ayodele Dada here says, on the sides, I can see a produce from Agbado. Is that a movie title, Abi? Your thoughts that you're just sampling with us?
A movie from Agbado.
I know. All right, so we've got Kali Parker here who says, good day, gang. I'm currently watching Spies in Disguise. It's about a secret agent called Lance Sterling find himself transformed to a pigeon. He then set out with his associate Walter to stop a villain who is using Sterling disguise to do something bad. I'll rate it 9/10. It is turning to a pigeon for me, like really.
All right, we have a caller. Yes, we have a caller. Olumide from Abuja. Hello, Olumide.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Welcome to the show. So, what movie are you watching? Tell us.
I'm currently watching Sony the Hedgehog 2.
Ooh, nice. What do you like about it?
I like it because the thing I like it because it's like a very good movie, and I think everybody should watch it.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, what would you rate it over 10?
I rate it 9.5.
Okay.
9. That's not bad at
It's not
all.
bad, yeah.
I think we played the game Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
You understand the movie better. All right, so we have Sisters Egbo here on Facebook saying, I'm currently watching Love at Sea. Alexa Penavega and her husband star in this romantic movie. An event planner tasked with organizing a big event on the cruise ship has to deal with a non-conforming cruise director. Very good watch. I'll rate the movie 10/10. All right. Olumide says, I recently watched Anila. Anila is a film that tells the story of Nigerian musician Anila Omowura, who used Akwala music to address issues of the contemporary society, commending and criticizing various governmental and individual acts. I rate the movie 8/10. And Mike is saying, good afternoon. I just finished watching The Man from Toronto.
Ooh, I finished it.
I did
Finally.
as well. It's a comedy action film. Kevin Hart kills it. I'll rate it 9/10.
I talked about this last
yes,
week.
you did. It
Yes,
was very
you
funny
did.
watching Kevin Hart, who we know as a funny, crazy person, now try to be
An action man.
And
It was stupid.
It was awkward, but in a good way.
No, so
Yeah.
he was still trying to be funny, but that was like, no, don't give me that dry joke before they kill you.
Okay, so Tahila Way on Facebook says, "Hi gang, you guys are looking great. Thank you so much. I recently watched Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So finally, I liked it. Shall we rate it 8 over 10? And thanks, guys, for yesterday's show. My mom, who has been sick, actually enjoyed the show. You guys made our day. Thank you so much.
I hope your mom is
our
feeling
job.
better.
Yeah. And let me take this last one. Damiola Elizabeth says, "Good afternoon, ladies. You guys are looking very beautiful. Thank you. Recently watched and still watching The Umbrella Academy. One of you recommended it, and I've been watching it, and it's been great. We rate it a 9 over 10, currently in season 3. That's a great watch. Trust me."
Yeah, I saw Umbrella Academy, and I loved.
But you finally seen it?
Loved it, but it was just one part. Then after that, you just
as in
me.
Yeah.
Umbrella Academy, I cannot go back to it. I started seeing it and I saw that
it's not any kind of
like I was just entering the movie like this. The series, I just saw that, and some people are getting pregnant inside swimming pool.
Only
Like,
does
what
it
is
about
this?
Tom.
Only does close the thing.
I said, just stay there.
I know that's the right song.
What? No, it's not happening.
And that's all we can take on What Are You Watching? Thank you for sharing with us, and we hope you all have also updated your movie playlist. Well, we'll be back to talk about the movies showing at the movies after this commercial break.
And you know, we've always got you covered with anything movie related on Tuesdays, you know. So if you're planning on going to the cinemas this week, sit tight because it is time for Movies at the Movies. In Nollywood, Vanity. A man marries a woman with hopes that she'll support him financially. He becomes frustrated when things do not go accordingly to plans as he stops at nothing to have it his way. Actors include Jemima Osunde, Uzo Arukwe, Chinyere Winfred, Kachi Nwocho Chiri, Belinda Nyanga, Ageda, Eric Obina, and others.
Female petrochemical engineer in my community.
Sure. Because the first female petrochemical engineer is going to be contributing 40% to the household bill.
This is some real marriage issue.
Yes.
What does it remind me of?
Of someone.
What does it remind me of? Somebody that saw me and thought that I can be sugar.
Yeah. Stupid people everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we should definitely watch this one and see how it ends because, I'm a feminist. It's not okay.
Oh, wow. I think I like that they are dealing with, you know, issues, real issues.
Very true. All right, in Hollywood, The Gray Man. When the CIA's most skilled operative, whose true identity is known to none, accidentally uncovers dark agency secrets, a psychopathic former colleague puts a bounty on his head, setting off a global manhunt by international assassins. Actors include Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Billy Bob Thornton, Alfred Woodard, Roger Jean Page, Wagner Moura, Julia Butters, and others.
What do you know about the Sierra program?
It's the way it's the way one of the characters said that, you know, they are attending his funeral next. And I'm like, these weird people.
As in, well, this is one for action movie.
Yes.
This is my
I think that you like it.
Well.
Yeah, I like it.
You definitely see it, The Gray Man.
And then there's something about action movies. When you're scared for the person they are coming for and the person is busy saying, I want to eat, then that's when they start cooking and everything. People are coming to kill you, run! That's when he's cooking, like it's so annoying.
Food is life, please. Don't stress me.
Oh, I think there was a part like that. So in The Man from Toronto, when the boss was calling him to do stuff, and he
was busy cooking. As in, it's so annoying.
Yeah, it's true. That reminds me of that.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for watching the show today. It's been an amazing time. Thank you for always calling, sending in your messages. You're amazing, and it was an amazing day. I know I'm saying amazing so many times because I can't just throw it out there, but let me just say it was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Yes, I had fun today. And I didn't do this alone. I did it with Honey Pot, Honey Reggae, Honey Dreads. Show off, show off. Why will you do the hair if you don't show off?
Honey Mali.
Thank you.
Also, the goddess is in the house.
I promised you a name is Honey Marley.
Okay.
Yes.
The goddess is also in the building.
Honey Marley, yeah.
And Lady Cat was here too. So thank you guys so much for joining today. See you again tomorrow, 12 to 2 p.m. Same time, same place. Bye for now, guys.
I'm trying to take you.